He knocked me over. I landed on the dog bowl.
This one's wife. Our favourite superstars. But not you. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. This one's wife regularly makes use of PR puff pieces. This is done to assert control over the readership, draw fuel, and to manage her facade. This costs her quite a lot of money, but she has to do this because of the increasing levels of unpopularity that she experiences, and she seeks to try and push back that tide, if you will, of unpopularity by ensuring that the likes of Tatler, Marie Claire, Town and Country, OK, sometimes the Daily Mirror, Hello magazine, publish pro-this one's wife propaganda, often dredging material up from the past that we've heard many times before, issuing some beige nonsense. One of the chief offenders, of course, is People magazine, which you would think would be most grateful to her as a consequence of the dollars that she has pumped their way for the purposes of stories that she has leaked and PR puff pieces that she has wanted published with them. It transpires that People magazine is celebrating 50 years. It's celebrating this major milestone. On April the 10th, People editor-in-chief Wendy Naugel revealed exclusively the magazine's 50th anniversary issue, which includes on its cover Hollywood legends like Oprah Winfrey, Jennifer Aniston, and Michael J. Fox. The stars are also joined by Drew Barrymore, Viola Davis, Dwayne Johnson, Nicole Kidman, John Legend, Matthew McConaughey, Serena Williams, and Reese Witherspoon. Apparently, the special issue will be available on newsstands on Friday, April 12th. Since its debut in 1974, People has been making headlines with its pop culture exclusives, storytelling, captivating photos, and more. With its 50th anniversary issue, the magazine is raising a toast and highlighting the personalities who have shaped culture. Fox, who revealed his Parkinson's diagnosis in a People cover story in 1988, said in a statement, "People has been this chronicler of my life, and I appreciate it. Remember that I was pretty funny and I cared, and all the other stuff just fell in. I just wanted to have a giggle, and I giggled a lot." Barrymore was only 9 years old when she first appeared on the cover of People. She's since covered the magazine 15 times throughout her career, saying, "I have been a lifelong lover of this magazine. At every interval that's been symbolic in my life, there is a People cover to show for it." The 50th anniversary issue tributes power players like Taylor Swift, Zendaya, and Jeremy Allen White, and looks back at cultural moments that impacted society, like Muhammad Ali's win over George Foreman in 1975 and Prince William's birth in 1982. Every moment of the magazine's history is being honoured, from its first cover star, Mia Farrow, in 1974, to its historic 9/11 issue, which People pulled together in less than 24 hours. People is creating a photo exhibition, People, celebrating 50 years, in collaboration with Fotografiska NY in Manhattan, that will open May the 9th. The exhibition will include original covers and photographs from the magazine's archive. Celebrated photographers in the issue include Martin Schurler, Harry Benson, Gordon Parks, Co Rentmeester, Reuven Affandor, Cass Bird, Eleanor Carucci, and Art Streiber, who also created the cover for the 50th anniversary. So, a little bit of information there about People magazine and its 50th anniversary cover. And you can see part of the cover in the thumbnail that accompanies this video. And interestingly, one's first struck by, that looks like a somewhat tampered with image, if you ask me. Were all of those people there together, or is it what we might describe as a composite image? Methinks it was. And certainly there's some airbrushing and tinting, etc. that has gone on. But hey, we can leave that for another day. What's more amusing is that as you look at that cover, who do you see? There's The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, Matthew McConaughey, hasn't got his bongo drums, Jennifer Aniston, Drew Barrymore. We see amongst the pictures on there Michael J. Fox. We see Reese Witherspoon, Serena Williams, Viola Davis. We see John Legend, Oprah Winfrey, and Nicole Kidman. And is that a corgi wearing a crown down there? I think that it is. But hang on a second. One of the people that regularly has PR puff pieces published by people isn't on the cover. This one's wife mustn't be viewed as a favourite superstar. She isn't even mentioned in the edition itself. As I've just described to you the variety of people that have been involved in it and the various people that have spoken about it, you might have thought that this one's wife would be included, given the amount of times that she has appeared in People magazine and her attempts to ensure that information about what she's doing is pumped out through it. But no. Once again, this demonstrates two things. First of all, she is nowhere on the level of the people that appear on the cover. She simply is not in the same league as them. Furthermore, she is viewed as unpopular. And when you're celebrating your success, what you don't want to do is have a turd floating in the punch. You don't want there to be a foul odour around. And as a consequence, you're not going to involve somebody who is regularly regarded as being unpopular, spoiling your celebrations. Thus, she's not included. And it's even more entertaining that Prince William's birth gets a nod, but she doesn't. That there is a corgi that appears on the cover wearing a crown, but this one's wife doesn't get mentioned. That some of her supposed friends, Oprah and Serena Williams, are involved, but she's not. Again and again, her absence from this anniversary edition and her absence from this cover demonstrates how she is irrelevant, how she's regarded as a no-mark, that she's not regarded as part of the Hollywood power players, and furthermore, the fact that they don't want to have anything to do with someone who has spent so much money on PR puff pieces with them. The failure to include her will wound her. She believes that she belongs with this group of people. I'm sure every single individual on there doesn't give a fig about this one's wife. Nevertheless, it's another poke in the eye for her, demonstrating that even a publication that she spent so much money with and has spent so much time in doesn't want anything to do with her when it comes to celebrating its 50th anniversary. Once again, demonstrating that People has its favourite superstars, but it doesn't include you, this one's wife. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.